Neon has ways of playing fast. Yopaj is going to be able to be active early on once he hits this level 6, level 7. You can expect a side lane rotation.
Bit of a wraparound here. 496 being a little bit cheeky. And Ryu, oh, he's going to be stuck between both these ends as Ohio going to move in now with red. And they should have more than enough damage to be able to kill off this DK. And they will. They just wanted to give the kill over to Ace. Nice bushwhack though. Januel, a 4-man bushwhack. Problem is you're not going to be able to capitalize off it anyway.
You're also having Januel pull off the large camp pull. It's not blocked off by Ohio. So they're going to be able to equalize the lanes as well. And this is already a really good start. Compare that to how the Razor's doing. I think you're very happy about this Ursa.
Now, red, he's going to be chased down now. Fury Swipe starting to snack up. Roll in from Ohio to try and help out Januel. Maybe one more hit would do it. He's going to go for the dive and he will get it. Of course, it is going to cost him his life. But I think it's well worth the trade there for the side of OB Neon.
They're going to be forced to have to consider what to do now with the lane swap. No TP and port gas. He can't headbot to match Scam's movement. They're going to have to go back to the DK versus Razor lane where Enryu just kind of holds his own. CTM's going to be able to farm on bot down mid.
Hung being chased. Flame Guard back up in a second, and that should be enough to finish off this Tiny, and they'll get him. That BB, a very late TP rotation to the mid lane. He's going to lose his TP now as they try and go in on the bot. CTM, he's going to dodge the roll, but Ohio still going to get some damage in as they dive for the tier 1 tower. Red is going to be able to get the final amount of damage. Be able to secure the kill. I was just talking about no TPs in the mid lane, but CTM had none either. Januel is going to show up, trying to go after that BB. No lucky bounces with the Acorn shot, but it won't matter. Yopaj is going to be around on the Ember to secure the kill. Yopaj, he was underneath an observer ward that whole time. So Ace, he sat back, just waiting for that right moment. In fact, no, Remnant back in. It was a bit of a fake back from Yopaj. He figured out the ward was there, jumps back in, but where the hell's Enryu going? He's going to leave it be as Yopaj. It's like he was confident he would finish the kill on by himself.
Like a Tiny this slow means he can't really commit for any sort of gank rotations once more. It just keeps him still in the jungle, and this gives the opportunity for OB Neon to smoke Shanks and Yopaj, and they get a haste again.
Oh my goodness, these power runes. He doesn't even need to pop it though, because they just have so much control and damage. They just burst them down. He still hasn't stood up that Ravage, by the way, just holding on to the skill point.
Yopaj?
Egg just going after Ace, but misses the chains. Bushwhack gonna hold back the Razor. So you miss out on that kill, you just back right out as mid lane. They do finally get the Ravage and do use it onto Enryu, but he's quite a techie target in the Moonlight Shadow. They don't really have dust. There is a sentry there, but they can't chase down Enryu. And now Yopaj, he's getting to work. That BB, he's just stuck there taking all this Flame Guard damage, though he does have his team around, but Yopaj, he's not done. He gets a courier and he could probably go back in for more. Just look at it, he's farming a creep wave behind them. He's not concerned whatsoever.
What?
That's confidence for you, John. That is confidence.
Neon got a lot there, Mike. They got the tier 1. They got 3 couriers. CTM?
To be in danger. He has the in-range, though, and times it very nicely. Avoids the avalanche toss damage, and his team is going to join in as the boulder smash does not connect, but the roll is there. They should be able to clean him up, but the bushwhack still not going to be enough. Ace is not going to get caught. That way, they'll at least secure CTM's life. As they look for a bit more now. Toss back onto Januel. The hoodwink. Faded hit. Still, Ace doesn't have the damage, but Hung does have an avalanche, but won't end up throwing it up blind. Meanwhile, Yopaj again onto that BB. He's found the Wyvern. Should be able to easily secure, but no, he misses once. He needs that Remnant back the other way, but the stuns are out into the silence. Yopaj, he can't. No, he can. He does get to the Wyvern. Shank's already got the kill, though, as now he's in the run on the Ember. Plasma Field going to connect. Arrow is there. Sleight of Fist. He's still going to die, though. And now Shanks is in an awkward position. They don't notice him though. He's just hiding just perfectly fine as now they'll try and turn around. They got the breakout onto the Tidehunter. Ohio, he's going to have his roll blocked by Enryu as he does go down. And now OB Neon, they'll look to try and turn this game once again. Red, he's got to be very careful. He's already quite low in terms of HP, but here comes that BB now with the curse to lock down CTM. They will get down the Ursa. Now they could turn the team fight another time. Toss back into Shanks. Shanks is just going to try and leap away. Yopaj though has respawned now. Back into the Razor. They'll get the arrow onto Ace. They'll find another kill into Hung now. This fight just never ends. As Hung and Red, they're going to try and make something work. But Enryu's in. He does not have a stun, however. But it won't matter. They've got a Moonlight Shadow. They're still going in. Ohio now. Cold Embrace is there, but the arrow, it does land onto another. They've got the Earth Spirit. Ohio, he just can't move as Red is now just going to try and walk away, but I don't think he gets out of this. There's your sharpshooter out as well. They'll get an added slow out onto the Tide, and he'll be another death for the side of 496.
What?
Why not? Why stop fighting, John? Just keep going. Fallen so darn flat.
Smoked under the ward.
Yes, they did, and to make matters worse, CTM was taking the Roshan the whole time.
Right now, they're just playing under vision as well. Like, anywhere they go on the map here on 496's end, Neon knows about it, and they can just abuse that. They've got their own smoke going.
They do. Moonlight Shadow, Ohio, he should have gotten a bit of vision there with the Observer Ward. However, Ace, he's been caught. Arrow's going to land. They left him behind. This is your POS 1 Razor. The problem is that BB's at top lane. They need the wipe and a counter fight, and now CTM's going to kill him. It's just... it's all over the place for 496 as well. They might find one. They're on to the DK Enryu, but he's so tanky. He's not even dying that fast.
My God.
Maybe they get him with the Magnetize, but no, he's out. Maybe? No, he'll survive with 30 HP.
Oh my God.
Buff Earth Spirit, please. Red, he's in trouble. He'll be all right.
Hung?
As Hung came back in. It's not worth your life, Hung.
Oh, man.
Arrow out, he's gonna die.
Oh my God. Neon.
It's just, it's a mess, John. It really is. You know, this draft from 496, they're meant to be the ones with a heavy net worth lead right now and establishing dominance on the map. And if they can't do that, in 10 minutes time, this game's probably just going to be over.
Yeah.
They do at least get genuine.
Yeah, he's a bit far forward. He does plant some forward wards, so I think that's fairly worthwhile. And that is a lot of heroes up top to clear out that top wave. CTM, he still has the Aegis. He wants to play here.
Yeah, Ace, he's thinking about going up. Red's going to do it first. Runs right into the Earth. So just look at the damage output. They'll get the toss up from Hung into the Avalanche. CTM, he might just give up. No, he won't give up the Aegis. He gets the Enrage. There's your Winter's Curse out. It's not going to do enough. The damage just isn't there. They even found Red on the Tide. Onto the Wyvern now. That BB, he's going to try and run, but there is no running. CTM will have his way with him. Towards the north, Yopaj surprisingly actually ends up dying. They do at least get the Ember. But now you know exactly where the rest of 496 are. Ohio, he's going to try and roll away, and does as Shanks. Should get the vision Hung. He'll jump back in for an Avalanche toss, but we're 19 minutes into the game. You're at that point now where you can't one-shot supports anymore with Avalanche toss. They do.
Radiant middle tower.
Obi Neon, again, more than happy to oblige. Roll in, Ohio is going to be off the mark. Red, you've got the Ravage. He's got a 4-star to initiate. Bushwhacks there. It doesn't land on anyone. Meanwhile, that baby's already gone as the Ravage now does come out. Maybe CTM does die and does, but it's just the Aegis. Onto your Punch. That's probably a better target. He is out of Remnants now, but it won't matter because he's out of there. Onto the Tiny. They try and 4-star him away. Hung's going to die. Red's gone as well. Onto more. They found Ace on the Razor. A nice Winter's Curse to hold them back, but nobody's going down as Yopaj. A nice silence, Ohio. He'll slow down Yopaj. Slide up this, not going to be enough, but they got the Bushwhack and they've got the Arrow. They'll get Ace on the Razor. They'll get that BP again on the Wyvern, and they want the last one, the last piece of the puzzle, but he's TP'd out.
Lined up for that engagement right behind that tier 2. Just spectacular vision game to play this aggression from Neon, and great follow through by playing where they have information on. Compared to 496, their wards are still not doing much.
Here comes the Sharpshooter. They've got the break. They've got the Arrow. They've held down the Tide, but a nice Avalanche toss. No, Januel, he just takes no damage. He'll walk out of there. He'll be fine. Into Yopaj. You know Yopaj, he's gone for the kill, but it may cost him because he's got literally no remnants right now. Yopaj was a bit wishful thinking. Roll in, he's all right. He's going to survive as Haste is the one to die. Onto red now. They found the tide again. Shanks won't even die either. On the Mirana, he's going to be fine as the bushwhack is off the mark. But look at CTM. He'll just rush forward. He doesn't care. Yopaj, he just got one remnant back and he's right back in. He's trapped in the tree line right now. I'll tell you what, the neutral camp might have a better chance of killing the Ember at the moment, John. That's how far behind 496 is.
What? That was so on the edge from Yopaj to get that two-man chains.
As we do go into the top lane, Enryu, he's going to show up. Januel, CTM, they're all there. I don't think you can kill him. Oh. Ace is gone.
Oh, God.
There's nothing else to say. He's just dead. Hung, he's going to try. BKB's up on Enryu now. CTM, he'll just turn around. If the Tiny wants to man fight, then so be it. Let's man fight, he says. Bushwhack out. He'll get forced out the way, but the sharpshooter from a mile away just snipes in onto Ohio. Blocks the roll up. Enryu's there with the follow-up. This is just game. You surely just got to call it very soon if you're 496. I mean, how do you come back from this? CTM's just diving. Tier 4 towers.
Oh my God.
Ohio's brought back. That's it. They called. They've had enough.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, if they were a bit more patient there in 496, say if they played high ground with Ravage and Winter's Curse, I think I could have maybe justified it. I mean, there's like a slight hope Neon just clumps up and gets overzealous, and you do that like 3 times back to back. I'm going to have to lean towards Neon. I think they've got better timings to play around. They've got great push potential coming through. They don't need to sit back and farm. Portgas is still finding some farm somehow, but you are hammering in that BB here. He's not able to go around the jungle to get some stacks off. He's not able to pull. And that's all you really want. Prevent the Luna from having that flash farm down the line here.
Genuel, Ohio gonna go at it. Sentry ward's being dewarded. Genuel, he will not get one himself. And top lane, Enryu does end up dropping, and now a double kill the way of Ace on the Luna. Very nice setup. And that's gonna be quite detrimental to OB Neon. The one hero you don't really want to give the double kill over to is gonna be the Luna. You will see that baby just run himself into the tower and just get a free reset for himself on that Phoenix.
Yeah, it's a great start for 496. Sets up for Luna to make up for the fact there are no stacks, but Hung down mid.
In trouble, Yopaj trying to get active. A nice skewer back into the T1. Probably not going to matter though. Ohio, he already commits the lift anyway. Shanks is going to be perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's just having that information I think is great. They're not at the point where they can really clear it safely, even with their Magnus. And you can see here, Yopaj is just starting to pressure that mid already.
Yeah, Hung, Hex is out. Genuel, he has the follow-up stun. Hung, he had a skew up, but he never got it off. I think he kind of faced back the way of Yopaj, maybe wanted to go for the shockwave first, and...
They have sort of left the Luna lane alone, so Portgas has a ton of space now. The Darkseer is not really going to be able to zone out, but they're just committing on mid.
Yeah, why not? Hung, hexed up again. Shoyo, he'll have the follow-up Impel, and now Yopaj with the Split Earth will also land. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, it will be, with the Nature's Wrath to follow through. CTM will have the follow-up damage, and now the T1 tower is certainly just gone to Yopaj. And meanwhile, top lane, Portgas the Ace ends up getting solo killed by Enryu.
If they need to clear out the bot tower to open some space up for themselves, their jungle's just completely invaded right now.
T1 tower top, gonna go down very easily here to CTM and Enryu. Meanwhile, Yopaj, he's still chasing down. Poor Hung, he just can't catch a break. I mean, you've got to love the way OB Neon's playing this, though. They just continue to be so aggressive towards the Magus. Now, Ace, he hung around. I mean, you just saw the Leshrac die. I'm not sure if it's safe to just stay there and keep farming. He gets a courier, but it's not anywhere near worth his life. OB Neon. Yana red. Vendetta up, red. He's gonna have no idea. Oh, maybe he does because he saw Yopaj that last second, but it won't matter. There's no way out. Yopaj, he's too far ahead. He's level 9, 5-0-2 already.
Any sort of movement to they can get done. Like, they've got the RP ready. Hung again opted to go for the Echo Saber first. They're surrounding Portgas now.
Yeah, Ace is going to try and run. Shanks, he's in the Vendetta. He's going to run right into him. Quell down a tree, but that might help Shanks. He's waiting to get that right click off, and they'll get him in the end. CTM, he'll claim the kill. Meanwhile, the rest of OB Neon looking to move their way back into that dire jungle.
This is a speed run, any percent Dota 2. Easy mode maybe for Neon right now. They could go in quick, good games done fast if they want to with this kind of raid. As 496, they need to find a way to mount the defense. If they can stall out for Hong's blink, maybe you can get something done here.
Yapaj is going to be chased down. That's a nice target to go after, unless you're only that BP and you get fingered down like that. Genuel, he's going to try and chase him down in Ohio. A nice steal. He gets a finger stack himself as Red now is going to keep going. Meanwhile, Hung, he has an RP, but he's not going to get it off. He goes down beforehand in the call. It lands on absolutely nobody as the Eclipse come through, but the neutral camps, they're taking all the Eclipse. Now Red's gone. I mean, at least Ace got a neutral camp, John. I guess that's one positive. Ohio, he's going to try and run. He's been caught out. He's gone. In fact, no Vendetta's there, but Yapaj. He can smell them, John. He can smell the supports near him. He knows where he is. Mid lane, Impale is taken by Ohio. That's going to feel quite nice for the Rubik, but it does feel like this isn't on Ohio right now. He needs his cause to be able to step up and get some decent spells off. Hung, maybe this is it. That's a decent enough RP. They've got the Nyx, or do they? Well, Dunk is there. They got another as well. Still, Genuel is the first one, but it may cost you your Axe's life. A skewer back onto your punch, but he gets the Yules off in time. They found Shanks with the Nyx Assassin. Can they keep going? Enryu, he's still rushing forward, but he's rushed way too far forward. And he is going to die, and that's a good team fight.
Yeah, and then they did need to find a couple of wins. They do find the kills they want. The side of Ubinyan not really managing to clean up, but look at this, CTM.
Yeah, CTM's around. He's got that damn Witch's Blade up. Ohio, he's not moving anywhere. Ace, he's going to try and pop the Eclipse, but look at the treants around him. Although he is running. Finger out from Genuel, he'll get that bit. Oh, Ace?
Oh, what?
Why?
Oh, my goodness.
Why would you try for the TP there?
They're cleaning like 3 camps. That's all they have for Portgas to farm. Roche is being taken. Roche number 1, 17 minutes in. Aegis goes the way of Yapaj.
Oh, Ace. He's caught, John. I don't see a way. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, yeah.
So long.
Yep. There's not much else. They just took Roshan. You know, you've got to kind of guess where they're headed after that.
They just melt the towers. They apply that pressure. They don't have long cooldowns to wait for beyond maybe the wall and the finger. Even then, those are just like not even required.
Oh, we found the axe as well, but no TP in CTM. He cancels it off, so maybe Ace can set up for a kill here. Red's going to rush in after the Nyx. Spike Carapace, though, is there, and the rest of the team, they're making their way over. Hung, he does have that blink RP up, but he's been Yuled up by Yapaj into the split earth. Egg has been dropped, though. Maybe they can still fight. They do get Shanks, but they've lost Red. And I believe OB Neon are going to be more than happy to just charge in. Maybe with the RP, they won't try to force high ground, but they do even still have the Aegis, honestly. Top lane? Oh, Ace, no. He's trying. He's trying his best to get some farm up, but it's hard against Prophet, right? Like,
you can't even lock in this Nature's Prophet. Heck, they've even struggled to take Shanks of all tanks on that Nyx. He's hard to pin in, so it's just really an awkward situation for 496. You look at the levels again, Mike. At the least, the sports are lower.
Hold toss. There is a skill back. They've got a target. They'll get Genuel, but if it's going to cost you Red, yeah, that's not worth. They're going high ground now. Yapaj, he's got the Aegis. He's got the BKB up. It looks like he's not going to commit. He'll back out. Still possible.
It's the 1% I keep trying to say. It's the high ground defense RP egg with Eclipse if you catch them before BKBs. That's the key. Let's see if 496 will be able to get that done. It's the smoke play here from you.
Oh, CTM, he went right into it. He doesn't have a BKB, but he has a Satanic. He's fine. He tanks the whole Eclipse. A big skewer RP, though, or rather a horn toss, but it just doesn't matter. They just stun them all up. None of it mattered.
God.
What 1%, John?
Oh, 496. I mean, they take the fight outside again, just like in game 2. The 1% relies on high ground defense because it's a tight
there was
corridor.
never
You could do something.
Get out of here, John.
I mean, there's always that. It's Dota 2. You can't just throw away the possibility of Neon going overconfident.